Can you speak about the adoption of data protection standards based in the Philippines? And you got your trust mark or ISO. What are your thoughts looking at from Philippines and maybe the regional perspective? Yeah.
Yes, so I guess just again to sum up my thoughts on this, really paper compliance will not be enough. So the DPOs here really move your organization to operational compliance and accountability. With that, certifications and seals are very important. These are demonstrable proof. You have a journey in place and you are navigating this path towards really building a resilient organization. All of this will really augur well for your organization, especially now in the post-pandemic scenario. Trust is really one issue, consumer trust. So if you invest in data protection and data privacy, this will have an ROI for your organization. Do tell your management this. And now we are in a stage where citizens' trust is very important, where citizens know their rights now, and they will naturally go to organizations they perceive to be respecting their rights and upholding again their rights as data subjects. So there's always an upside to this. Again, I encourage all the DPOs to embrace operational compliance for your organization moving forward.
So operational compliance and the best practice, as we heard, ladies and gentlemen, is using standards-based trust mark and ISO standards. And we see that the trust mark in Singapore as well. But let me ask for Thailand. I know Dr. P, maybe it's too early for the Thai authorities to think about this, but Singapore, the Philippines have already rolled out their own versions of trust marks. What are your thoughts, Dr. P?
So even though it's early, but there are quite a little bit of a development in putting this into thoughts as well, because on the personal data protection and promotion, we have the master plan for that. So it's a draft now. And in that draft, there is a concept as well that in our domestic sphere, Thailand will develop some kind of a scheme for the trust mark to happen as well. But then it's just draft. And then I already hear contesting notions now. Should we go with trust mark or should we not go with that? But then it's nice to know that Thailand is well aware of this, and then we'll look at it in more detail in the future.
For more data protection resources, visit www.dpexnetwork.org, the Data Protection Excellence Network, and sign up for free as a member to have full access to all content. Do also like and follow us on Facebook and LinkedIn if you found this useful.